Hello, this is Andrea Cowdy from Virtualissimo, and today I wanted to share with you the outline template that I use to write my blog articles. When I talk to people about writing blogs for their content, one of the biggest problems that they come across is they don't know how to write a blog article or how to structure a blog article. So this is just a general template that I use to write my blogs, but of course you can adjust it and adapt it to your own needs. So first I start with picking a topic from my content planner. I actually have a list of content in Asana. That's what I use to manage my ideas. You might have your list somewhere else, maybe Google Sheets or Excel. Or whatever suits you. You might have just a list of ideas in your notes section in your phone or in your notebook. It doesn't really matter. So just pick a topic if you don't have one in your content schedule already. So once you pick a content, what you want to do is pick out the keywords that you want to use. This is important because you want to get the most out of your content, so you want to optimize it for search engines such as Google. So you want to make sure that the topic that you're talking about appears as many times, or in keywords as many times as possible throughout your content. Of course, only use keywords when they are appropriate. If you use them out of context, obviously that's not going to help your article or your content. Now, the next thing that I think about is what issue I want to address. What is it that I want to say with the article that I'm writing? And just write a sentence or two, just briefly, of what that issue is. Of course, this depends on your audience and what topic you're writing about. Now, the next one is I look at what angle I want to approach it from. You can come up with a few different ones. You can, for example, write a how-to article, your top tips article. You can write an opinion about something or a review. So that depends on what angle you want to approach it from. Just write a couple of ideas down here and just see which one appeals to you most, or which one you think would be best to convey the message that you want to pass on to your audience. Now, the next one that I think about is how this problem presents itself for my audience and what is my experience with it. This is where you connect most with your reader, where you show that you understand the problem, and you might even want to share an experience, a personal experience that you had about the issue or regarding the topic that you're talking about. So the next one that I go on to is, what ideas do I want to cover in this topic and in what order? And this is going to be the main body of this article. So if you went for a how-to type of article, for example, then you might want to go in a way of writing a step 1, step 2, step 3, and so on and so forth. If you went with something like a top picks, or your top tips for a particular issue, then you would just write them in order of how they make sense to you, or how they might make sense to your audience. If you went with more of an opinion type article, then just write down the main positions, the main ideas that you want to convey to your audience, and give each idea a paragraph or two in the main body of your article, and then make each idea a separate heading once you publish your article. Now, then you want to think about what you want your audience to do after they read your blog, your content. There should be a call to action or a content upgrade somewhere in your article, or at least at the end. This is where you offer your audience to connect with you, or maybe sign up for your newsletter, or offer them another blog to read, maybe something to download that relates to the article or the topic that you had in the article, just to keep them on your website a little bit longer and keep them reading your content. Another issue that usually comes up is when people say, I don't know how to write great headlines. Now, this can be easily helped if you look at the link that's underneath. This is actually a hyperlinked text, so you should be able to go and access the link from here. CoSchedule.com is a website that has some really great articles on a variety of topics, and they have this thing called the Headline Analyzer, where you can put in your headline ideas and it will give you a score based on the particular elements that are in your headlines. So what I suggest is write a few ideas and just pop them into the Headline Analyzer and see what score you get. You will get some guidance from the website in regards to how you can improve on it. So I'm not going to go into great detail about the headline for the moment. That is for a completely separate video or article. Now, the last thing that you want to have a look at, and this is what I do as well, is to see what other blogs that I had written I can connect this article with. So that way I'm building more optimization within my website and between my blog articles. And it just makes it easier for my audience to read more blogs that I wrote about the same or a similar topic. So it's just a little bit more helpful for both your audience and yourself. So once you've written your article, you can do what I do and publish it straight away, not to sit on it. We all know what happens when we sit on content for too long. Some of us just hesitate too much and we never actually publish it. Or if you know that that's not going to happen to you, you can put it away and come back to it maybe the next day to have a look and see whether you want to edit your article for grammar or for content, or you want to add to it or take away from it, just to optimize it. So I hope that this is going to be useful for you. Let me know how you go with writing your blog article, and yeah, pop me a line if you need any help.